What is good, YouTube? Ace of Hearts here again. We have another video here today. Now, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I was on YouTube and I saw this video titled Stephen A. and Max Debate Stephen Curry versus Magic Johnson. Now, I know Curry's been on a tear lately, but I don't know why we're having this debate. I think Magic Johnson is the better point guard and the better player. But I mean, I thought it would be nice to indulge, just a different type of video. We're not reacting to a game, we're just reacting to a debate. I thought it was a pretty good idea. So yeah, man, let's just go ahead and get into it.
Steph Curry with the shot, scores over 30 again, 33 points Thursday night in a victory at Cleveland. He's got the chance to tie Kobe on this list in the Warriors' next game, which is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Saturday at Boston on ABC for most consecutive.
Oh, so this was a while ago. They're talking about
of 33. So
this is before the game
is Steph
they
Curry
played
the
Boston.
best point guard in the NBA? You brought up a comparison with Magic Johnson, and Max, I think you took issue with that. Would you like to expound, sir?
Well, I mean, the game changes. So when you talk about the way the game is played now, Magic couldn't shoot like Steph, obviously. As Steve, you pointed out many times, no one could ever shoot like Steph. And so you say, oh, well, we're shooting like that, you know. But the bottom line is Magic Johnson won 5 championships, was one of the greatest players of all time, is a 6'9" point guard, who was one of the most clutch players of all time. As a 20-year-old, he entered the league as a 19-year-old. As a 20-year-old, so he turned 20 later in the season, he jumped at center when Kareem went out in the finals in Game 6
against Caldwell Jones and Daryl Dawkins.
I thought it was Dawkins, yeah, right. And gave him
against Daryl Dawkins.
And won the championship. As a 20-year-old, by the way, Stephen A., throughout his career, he became a much better player than that. So, yes, Steph can shoot the lights out, no doubt. But I cannot put him ahead of Magic Johnson on the all-time point guard list.
That's there's guys. There's really no debate with Stephen Curry and Magic Johnson. Both great point guards. I believe they're 1 and 2 respectively. But Stephen Curry is a player who played the point guard position because of his size. He didn't. If Stephen Curry was 6'6", he would be a shooting guard. He doesn't have a point guard's natural skill set. Magic Johnson does, and he's the better point guard. I don't like other than shooting. What does Stephen Curry do better than Magic Johnson? I think that's the question that we need to ask if we're gonna have this debate. It's definitely I don't think it's an outlandish debate to have. Can Steph Curry surpass him? Probably, but even if he does surpass him in the accolades, I still wouldn't take him over Magic Johnson because Magic Johnson is just too much of a mismatch. He's just too, and this is my personal opinion. So you're free to disagree with me. You can type in the comments what you believe, but yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
He can shoot? No.
Well, listen. I'm viewing it a little bit differently, and I'm not trying to go that far because when you talk about the point guard, you're talking about a quintessential leader, which I believe Magic Johnson is. Steph Curry can't touch him in that category. The passing ability of Magic Johnson, 6'9", being able to see over everybody and what he can do. You know, bringing Showtime to the NBA, always a fast break.
But another thing, for those of y'all that don't know, Magic Johnson's literally the reason why the NBA is still here. The rivalry between him and Larry Bird skyrocketed the views for the NBA. So, you know, for the people that want to say Stephen Curry is so transcendent and impactful and influential in the league, Magic Johnson literally saved the NBA from going bankrupt and being like not a thing anymore. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Also helped that he had Worthy and Byron Scott and Michael Cooper and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar once you went to the half-court set. You know, the list goes on and on. What I'm trying to say to you is this. Just use your imagination for a second. It's not just that Steph Curry can shoot the basketball from anywhere. That's not just it. It's the fact that you have to guard him from the moment he gets past half-court because he's a threat, so you have to extend the defense.
That's true.
Then you have to pay attention to the fact that he moves so well without the basketball that he's a nightmare because he keeps defenses' heads on a figurative swivel, because they constantly got to look to see where he is. You can see teammates having wide open shots, and they don't think about shooting the ball if Steph Curry is open, because you know he's money. All I'm saying,
that's a good point. His off
that
ball
kind of exceptional marksmanship to the game, it brings a different element, the likes of which we have not seen, and forces us to consider a lot of things. And all I would say is this, Max, without giving a definitive answer about Steph to Magic Johnson, because back in the old days it would be Magic, in today's game it would be Steph. Here's what I would say to you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know if it'll be Steph.
Or that question isn't far-fetched if we're going to look at LeBron and ask similar questions about him in comparison to Jordan, when you consider what Jordan...
Completely different debate, Stephen A. Smith. In my personal opinion. And what he said about Stephen Curry, you having to guard him once he passes half court, and the way that he moves without the basketball, that is very transcendent and very key to what makes him so influential and so great at the sport of basketball. But at the same time, we have to take into consideration Magic Johnson was a 6'9" point guard. That's literally a mismatch for any other point guard in today's league. So I mean, if you wanted to put the times together and put Magic Johnson in today's age, regardless if he had a jump shot or not, he's a mismatch for any point guard. Any point guard ever. Any point guard in today's league. For any point guard ever. Truthfully. But I mean, that's just how I feel. And when he said what he was talking about with the LeBron and the Jordan debate, it's not the same, because Magic Johnson does so many things better than Curry, and Curry just excels at one over Magic Johnson. LeBron and Jordan were pretty similar in a lot of categories. So I don't really see how that's a great comparison. But I mean, I guess you could use that, but I disagree.
Had to endure how physical the game was, which is what Rasheed Wallace alluded to when he came on the air the other day. And oh, by the way, he came on it when it was physical. He's talking about the 90s. He ain't talking about the 80s when Jordan was playing, when it was even more physical. Yet in LeBron at 6'9", 260, when we look at the game today, and you could get thrown out of the game for sneezing in the wrong direction, for crying out loud. The game is considerably softer compared to what it used to be. But we bring up that comparison, so why can't we do that when it comes to Steph Curry and Magic?
Magic Johnson is a 3-time Finals MVP. Wake me up when Steph wins Finals MVP one time. And don't tell me about Kareem and Worthy when Steph just played on a team with KD and Clay
Greatest
and Draymond
shooter
and Iggy.
God ever created.
True, that's true.
Thanks for watching ESPN.
All right, yeah, that was the video. Just something different for the channel. Well, I'll see how it goes. I might do it again with certain debates, but yeah, Stephen Curry versus Magic Johnson, I don't think it's a bad thing to bring up. I just don't. It's not a bad conversation to have. It's not disrespectful, but the favor's in Magic Johnson's hands, to me, and I feel like to most of the basketball world besides the Curry fans, But yeah, man, it's been your boy Ace of Hearts. That was the Magic Johnson versus Stephen Curry debate. Short little 4-minute video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I might do more of these. I might not. I'll see how many views it gets, how people react to it. But yeah, it's been your boy Ace of Hearts. As always, I love you guys, and peace.